welcome back to the channel. So today we're trying something that we haven't done in quite some time. It's the 2024 X7 xDrive40i G07 chassis in Blue Ridge Mountain Metallic, color which first appeared, I believe, on the G23 series. I think it was only there for maybe one model year and then disappeared, and it's now on the iX, among other things, of course, the X7. So this is a store inventory vehicle, and I will note model year 25, as of recording in early April, began production in April. So there's only one major change to the X7 for model year 25, and that's the driving assistance professional package now has that automatic lane change by looking in the side view mirror, and it will make that lane change, but navigation has to be active in order for that thing to work. So let's go over this X7. So split headlight design, and these daytime ring lights up here, reminiscent of what's on the iX. And the grille, obviously quite large. Then we can see parking assistance package, got the camera right there. Then down below, this thing's here no matter what you get. This one does have driving assistance professional package. All of our store inventory X7s will have that on it. And basically they're all going to be sort of carbon copies, so premium package, climate comfort package, parking assistance package, driving assistance pro, some mixes in terms of the captain's chairs in the back, and M Sport packages. So moving over to the side, we have style 753. These are all season run flat tires, pretty decent looking. And taking a step back, taking that Blue Ridge Mountain Metallic. This is a mostly overcast day here in California. We just had some more rain drop on us. So move out back. You can see X7 and xDrive40i badging in chrome. There's a rear view. And our dual exhaust and our faux diffuser. There's that 3/4 view. You still have that hockey stick effect going on here in chrome at the bottom here. Of course, with M Sport, that'll be blacked out. I believe that's a functional thing there. There's a side profile of the very long X7. This is the LCI version. This is model year 2 of the LCI. So we have model year 25, which should be the last of the LCI, and maybe a new X7, I think, for model year 26. Let's go inside, go over what's on the interior. Notice that we only have one window sticker, and that's on the window. So we'll hop in and then look around and come back and talk about pricing. So opening up, we have the black Sensafin, which is a safe choice to go along with Blue Ridge Mountain Metallic. And I think most of the Sensafin colors work well with the Blue Ridge Mountain. So it should be cognac, coffee, and Silverstone or Silverston. Any one of those are pretty nice combinations against Blue Ridge Mountain Metallic, but nice quilting on the Vaganza, synthetic leather, as well as perforations. All powered in terms of seats. So powered crumb catcher, adjustments for side bolster and lumbar support, and multi-contour seat here so the upper back will move. And BMW badging on the side sill. Alright, so the inside, you got your standard steering wheel. On the left-hand side, buttons here for the assisted driving or driving assistance professional package stuff. The distance control is all done in iDrive, so no longer here on the side. In front of me, iDrive 8.5 live cockpit. Then we've got heads-up display. The rest of the curved display for iDrive 8.5. Then you got that light-up X7 badging here. Vents are sort of integrated into the dash. And the trim here is I think it's a fine line stripe wood trim. But more of it down here in the center console, which covers up the cup holders, USB-A charging port, then wireless charging. The rest of it, drive selector knob, start stop button, iDrive controller, and controls for the air suspension. Right now I have it set in its lowest setting for a more aggressive fast wagon look. Alright, so we'll hop out take a look at the pricing sheet and then hop in the back seat. All right, so hopefully it's not too glary here. All right, so starting price of the 2024 X7 xDrive40i is $81,900. The paint and sensor fin are included. Driving assistance pro package for another $2,100. Parking assistance package for another $900. Premium package for $1,850. Then $1,600 for the climate comfort package. Everything else you see there is included. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $89,390. But you do get a lot for it. So here is the second row, the bench seat configuration, which I think for most part, most people will choose just because you get a lot more cargo space. So you get a lot more of your X7. If you do choose the standard bench seats, you got your third row back there, which can be a little bit tight in the back. That control here to access the third row. We'll go ahead and do that really quickly. So the front seat will move up a little bit. These things will move forward and tilt up to get you in and out of the third row. Unfortunately, it's all electronic power. All right, putting that third row back. Then you've got climate control back here, the fifth zone for the far rear passengers. I'm going to go wide here. Then you have a control for the moonroof for the back row passengers. But this is the view from the far back seat of the rest of the X7. In terms of knee room and leg room, I think it's pretty small. You can probably fit people here in the back in a pinch. But headroom, not too bad. The second row is obviously much more comfortable than the third row. All right, and we're going to move that thing forward so I can now exit the far back of the X7. Push that back, and then we'll make our way to the back of the car, and we can use our kick to open. So that clamshell opens up. Again, minimum cargo space with the third row up. That controls back here for max passengers and max luggage. So max luggage was obviously one fold down the third row and the second row. And you can have controls for folding down or pulling up individual seats. And you do have a little bit of extra cargo space down below. And it's obviously not a huge amount of space. And then you've got your cargo cover for just the third row with the third row up. And another one down below. So if you fold down the third row for a little bit more space, you can do so. All right, we'll make our way to the front. Pop the hood and wrap up this quick view of the X7. So, underneath the hood here is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine. It's also a mild hybrid setup, so horsepower, it's about 383 horsepower and 398 torques. So a pretty big jump over the pre-LCI X740i. And plenty of power, plenty of torque. A pretty good choice for a large family cruiser. But that's it for a tour around the X7, and we'll see you at the next video.